Commercial solar companies are those firms that sell, design, install, and maintain systems for commercial or public entities like private companies, schools, and municipalities. They differ from residential installers in some key ways. First, they focus on selling larger systems that are at least 10 times greater in size. Second, they design and build far fewer systems. Whereas a residential company might install 200 systems a year, a similar commercial installer might do 10 systems. Within the commercial world, there are three types of installers. There are companies that do just solar installation. Other companies, often called solar developers, offer both design and installation and guide the all-important financing arrangements. Some developers only help create the deal based around the financing and subcontract the technical design and installation of the systems out to commercial installers. Yet no matter if the company is an installer, a developer, or both, their sales professionals need an advanced understanding of not only how solar works, but how it is financed in order to succeed. They need to have an in-depth understanding of the solar design process. They need to understand how a solar system is properly sited, what site characteristics make for a good solar location. They need to know about interconnection requirements, or how the system will interconnect with the local grid. They need to know about state and local incentives and regulations that will govern the construction and operation of this solar system. Moreover, they have to have patience and excellent people skills. For unlike residential sales, where you may close a deal after a single visit with a customer, commercial deals often take 6 months to 2 years to close and require dozens and dozens of meetings. It takes this long because the proposals are more complex and there are usually multiple decision makers involved, like company executives, lawyers, bankers, and public officials. Let's look at a typical example. Imagine you make a sales call on a private company, a flower distributor, that pays outrageous electric bills each month because they need lots of refrigeration to keep their flowers cold. Your meeting with the general executive goes well. Through your open-ended questions, you learn that they want to reduce their electric bills and improve their public image by going solar. You introduce the potential savings that solar can offer, and you demonstrate your company's capability to build a system that can meet their needs. He's interested and wants to learn more. You go back and develop a more complex proposal, complete with engineering drawings and an analysis that shows how the facility roof can support a 500 kilowatt system that will cost $1.5 million to build. You then have follow-up meetings with other executives, members of the facility's maintenance crew, and members of the finance department. Not being familiar with solar, these decision makers have lots of questions that require your attention. You have to gain consensus among all the departments that your proposal is a good idea. Your proposal includes financing, so you also need approval from the company chief financial officer and even the board of directors. You succeed at doing all of this and you close a deal worth $1.5 million. It has taken 9 months. Moreover, the construction will take another 6 months. This long sales cycle is very typical. So, let's summarize the differences between residential and commercial solar sales. The work is similar in that your job is to find prospects and sell them solar systems. The system size and cost and your commission is usually 10 times greater in size than a residential system. However, you're dealing with commercial or public entities, so there are far fewer prospects in number, but many more decision makers within each prospect. You have to deal with multiple decision makers and build consensus among these groups. Technically and financially, the deal is much more complex. Due to these complexities, the sales cycle lasts from 6 months to 2 years. You need an in-depth understanding of commercial solar financing and project management to successfully close these deals. From a pay perspective, a good commercial solar sales rep should earn the same as residential sales reps, except the upside is higher, in the annual range of $60,000 to $200,000 per year.